Welcome to Iron Horse Garage. It's a 2001 Dodge Ram 2500 5.9 Cummins. We're going to do a brake conversion on it from the standard 2001 brake size to the bigger brake size of the 04 Cummins body style. And I'll show you the parts I got to make that swap happen. Somebody already put a leveling kit on here. Looks like probably a 2-inch leveling kit. Pretty popular to do on these trucks. Lots of rust and rot on these rotors, and they're wore very thin. So now's the time to do the conversion. Also, these are 2004 17-inch wheels that I had powder coated black. After this conversion, you won't be able to run the 16-inch wheels anymore. They got to be 17s or larger. Takes a T45 Torx bit on the bolts for your calipers. I like using my down and dirty old school SK ratchet. For the bolts holding the caliper bracket, you will use a 5/8 12-point socket. Looks like we're going to need a breaker bar on those ones. You might have to fight these little clips just a little bit. All these do is hold on your rotors while you put everything together. Once the wheel's on, and these become irrelevant. Lots of rust. I've tied rubber gloves around the brake hose ends after removing the calipers. Try to hold as much fluid in the system as possible and make the least amount of mess. Looks like we already got a mess. So now, here are the brand new rotors for the 04-05 Dodge Ram. These are the 01. You can see now the reason that I'm doing this. These are just under 13 inches. I probably consider that a 13-inch rotor. And these babies are 14 inches. I'm talking an inch bigger difference, which means half an inch all the way around the circumference. You can see there's a lot more surface area. That's why we're doing this. Bad to the bone. The other thing that you have to have for this conversion is the caliper brackets. So these are the 04-05 style. This is the 01 style. And the biggest difference here that I see is this space here, which puts your caliper out farther to accommodate for the larger rotors. So you got to get a set of those babies. Oh yeah. Now these babies are directional. Make sure you get the driver side one on the driver's side, passenger side on the passenger side. So this kit comes with your slider clips, and it also comes with a different style of bolt head instead of the Torx. This is a 12mm socket is what that takes on your calipers. Install your slider clips on your caliper bracket. That's one. And then just a little bit of this grease that they give you. Not very much. Just to keep the brakes from hanging up on there. And the brakes I like using are Power Stop brakes. These babies are way more heavy duty, longer lasting than your regular parts store brake pads. These ones I had to auto order from Rock Auto. You won't be disappointed in those babies. Another thing I like to use is copper infused anti-seize C5A, and put that on any of your bolts going into your caliper brackets or anything like that. It keeps them babies from rusting up on you. Now, these aren't German parts, but we do like to use a German torque spec, Guten type. Make sure you clean up your banjo fittings really good with wire brush. And it comes with, kit comes with new copper crush washers for your brake line. So what I've discovered here after dropping the brake line bolt several times is that the old one is just a little bit smaller taper than the new one. So on the other side I went ahead and put the old one in, and it seems to work fine. So I don't know if that's a common problem with this swap, but we're going to put the old one in. Another thing I do want to mention on this swap and any other brake job, your bleeder screw on your calipers always goes to the top of the calipers. That is directional. If you put this caliper on the driver's side, then it will put the bleeder screw on the bottom. And if you do that, you're not going to be able to bleed your brakes properly, and you'll have spongy brakes. So make sure your bleeders are up and your calipers are on the right side. Pretty much concludes the brake swap. Pretty simple, all in all. Basically just ordering the brackets, calipers, rotors for the 04 and up Dodge Ram 2500. So pretty much a no-brainer, because I needed to change brakes on this thing anyway, and I was already running 17-inch wheels and tires, so it made sense to do the swap. This baby should have a little bit more stopping power. So we'll catch you on the next one. I'm going to bleed the brakes, throw the wheels on, and take this baby for a spin.
Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. We would like to invite everybody to our first annual Iron Horse Garage Downtown Nampa car show and cruise, September 3rd at 4 p.m. Hope to see you there.